This is your Kindle Fire, which you're going to use to check out materials from your literacy carts. When you open it, this is what you see. You can fold the cover all the way back. On the top, there is a silver button over here on this side, which turns it on. And there you'll see it. You'll see the time in the upper left. Down at the bottom, sometimes it blends in, but there is a padlock. So if you swipe that up, it will unlock it. Now we're in a menu right now. At the bottom, you have a circle in the middle, an arrow on the left side, and a square on the right side. The circle, if you touch the circle, it always takes you home. And that's where you need to be for the home screen. Now the software you're going to use is the Silk browser. It looks like a white sphere with a orange swipe through it. That actually takes you to the internet, and go ahead and get started. And what you're going to do first is you're going to log into Google and go to a Google Doc that has been shared with you. Now when we explore the web, we can just go ahead and go to Bing, would be a browser that you could use. And from here, if we just type in Google, and there is the .com option down here, which you can use if you want to, and then hit the orange arrow and it takes you to Google. Now in the upper right hand side, you're going to sign in, and you're going to sign into your Google account with your information. And then you're going to put your password in below that. And then once you get here, you are logged into your Google account. You can either see an initial up in the upper right-hand side there. So when I get here, I want to go to my drive. Well, first, I don't want Silk to save the password for me. You can choose that you want to if you'd like. I had to click on the More right up here in the menu. Then I can go to my drive. Now these are set up to have both the staff account and the student wireless account on them, so if one isn't working, the other one will go, and the password should be saved in there. So once you're in your drive, you should be able to go to Shared with Me. Well, actually, it does say down here you can get the Drive app, and it makes things easier to share. So I will go ahead and try it. So it's going to download that app. Now there are some restrictions on here. I have restricted the Amazon store just so that nobody can purchase anything with the account that's in here. If you would like to enter your own Amazon account and purchase some ebooks to try reading those on this, you're more than welcome to. Just come bring your device to me and I'll change it. If you click on the install button right up here, then you get the option to install it. Then it says Google Drive will be installed on your device. So as that's going to be working, let's go ahead and go to your drive. But yours will be in the shared with you, but it's a form that's actually shared with you. It's called the Colored Cart Book Checkout. So it's a form. What I did was I hit the button up here at the top that made it full screen. Now what you're going to have to do is, this is the form. I'm going to actually view the live form. So right here it's asking you for the student's PIN number. You would enter, or the student can enter this if you want. The student PIN number is, let's just say it's 456. And then we'll go down. The student's last name we'll just say is Smith. Color of the cart, all you have to do is check it, because right now you have one that's been with you for a while, but I believe we should be switching, so I'm just going to check one here. I'm going to check the lime green. Barcode number from the label on the front of the book. Now in the upper left cover of the book, there is a barcode level number, and it should be 6 or 8 digits. So I'm just going to make one up here. I'll say that it's probably going to start with a 4 or a 5. I'll just say 546-234, and that will be the number you get off of the book barcode. And then all you have to do is submit, and it says, thank you, would you like to submit another response? So if you have another student waiting to check a book out, they can just hit yes here, and it takes you right back and you can fill that out. Now you can have the students fill this one out. Just make sure they know what barcode they're entering. Now I will send you another one that is the book check-in. So the teacher needs to do the book check-in. Otherwise, they could just check it in and the book never really make its way back to your cart. So you would do this exact same thing. All we're going to have you do is we're just going to have you do a check-in, what cart you're on, and then the barcode number of the book. Or all of this data gets entered onto a spreadsheet that Jan has immediate access to. So she can put them in the system and they're all ready to go. We don't have to fill out any other forms, but we do need to make sure this is correct. The data that they enter in here is correct, and if you're you can make your font a little bit larger. I don't know if it'll make the browser any larger, but hopefully this will work for you to check your books out from your cart. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Always make sure at the end of the day or whenever that you log out of your Google account. You do not want, if students are doing this, you do not want them into your account. When you get back to this screen, you can go to your initial or picture, whichever shows up, and sign out. So hopefully that will work for you. Again, if you ever need to get back to the home button, the circle in the center will take you there. And that takes you to all of your apps. It's the Silk browser that you want to use to get to your Google account. So hopefully this all works for you. Let me know if you have questions.